Happy day after whatever. I don't know. Was yesterday 4th of July? I don't know anymore because there's fireworks 24/7. How the fuck do you know when it's a holiday? Nobody knows. I don't even know what day it is. Good morning, everybody. Oh, fuck. Good landing. Good fucking morning, veggie. Good morning, my love. Right of center, kneecappa, sales, gluttony, making me laugh like an idiot first thing in the morning. As usual. How the fuck is everybody?
Your joy today?
I nope.
Never forget to take your
Listen
joy.
to that full ass bottle.
And I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet.
That's 30 days of sanity, my dudes. It's expensive, but worth it.
Hi, gay. In the bedroom or just hanging out.
What the fuck is up, Mayo? How are you, love? Mosley, good morning. Good morning, Basho. I haven't even loaded a bowl, man. I will totally cheers with you in 1 second. They changed my pill again. Every single time I get this, I swear to God, they change the way it looks. And I have to double check. I'm like, yeah, it's still citalopram, right? Cool. They keep changing my fucking pill look. Like, do you realize I'm an unstable person and that makes me nervous? Like, I don't think drug companies are thinking about the clientele that are consuming their pills. We're nervous. I'm nervous. Good fucking morning, Kill. How are you, love? Cheers. Ooh, Snort got back from vacation yesterday. Spent the weekend at the cabin. Oh my God. Was it wonderful? Man, I haven't had a real vacation in almost 2 years. I don't even know anymore. Drug companies think they must. I mean, they're changing my pill shapes. Dude, right, Double? That's what I'm saying. Like, normally when I go in, if they change the pill size, the person, like the pharmacist will be like, so the pill looks different, just so you know. And they didn't tell me this time, so when I opened it last night in the dark, I was like, wait. Did I get the right pill? Bash, good morning, my love. You were too naked without a sub, dude. We've been friends too long. It was amazing to just connect. After everything with 2020, it was great to spend time in the middle. Yep, that's what I want to do. I just, like, want silence. I think I need, like, a tropical beach that's just, like, super quiet. They kept switching my concern to different generic ones, and I'm like, look, I have anxiety disorder, right? Like, I'm bipolar. I already don't know what the fuck's going on. Can we not? I need some sort of stability in my life. For fuck's sake. Where's my grinder? I need to pack a bowl, but the grinder is nowhere to be seen. Great. Oh my God, it's right next to me. We're just gonna ignore that. Or a cabin in the woods, Vissy. We have plans. We're gonna do that. Oh, Mr. Peyton Watch, how the fuck are you, love? Ooh, I did grind up weed. Oh, I ground up weed last night. I ground up cheetah piss. You guys. Is it gonna focus? It's because of the fucking keyboard. Hold on. It's literally called cheetah piss. This is my weed. It's called cheetah piss, and it definitely smells bad. I went to the barbecue Sunday, and at one point I thought someone spiked my drink because I was happy. Ew, you like, because, dude, what was that like? What did it feel like? Don't yell at your pharmacist for that, by the way. I would never yell at my pharmacist. People that yell at pharmacists and clerk staff are idiots. They've never obviously worked a counter in their life. The label, oh yeah, I mean, I only buy weed because of the way they look. Literally, I buy weed because of the name. And then when I got it, I was like, holy shit, that's amazing packaging. Hi, Sexlink, good morning, my love. Generic tiger's blood, maybe. My day off was sad. I don't really want to talk about it a whole bunch because I'll cry, but my dog passed away in Baltimore. And I am, there is a hole in my soul that will never be full. So I cried all day. It was terrible. I did cable. It's kind of becoming like my day off thing. I do my nails. I didn't do my thumbs because I'm an idiot and ADHD. Hold on, let me fix this camera. The light's all funny on it. It was pretty awesome. Everyone was vaccinated. There was food, good times. Oh my God, you got to socialize with real humans. Burn book packaging. Snort, doesn't it look like fucking burn book packaging? It really does. Yeah, it was just, you know. Yeah, dogs are too good for this world, but if I talk about it, I will literally just start to bawl and I don't want to cry anymore, man. I cried so much yesterday. Oh, it's on auto exposure. That's why. Let's not and say we did. Still very blue. Where is... Oh, the fuck? Hello? Okay. Oh, alright. Sick. Fixed it. Did I see something about a baby shower? I adopted you. I'm adopting you. We're gonna throw a baby shower. Thank you, Snort. It's very sad. Oh, your second dose. How are you feeling, Double? Dread, my dog in Baltimore passed away yesterday, and I'm unexpectedly. It's just sad. Yeah, Viata. Yeah, it's terrible. It is just... I tweeted about it. If you guys want to go check out my Twitter, follow my Twitter. I tweeted about it. It was pretty hard. Flu symptoms, arm sore, but so happy. Yeah, that's pretty much me. When I got my second shot, I was like, I feel like shit, but I'm vaccinated, so I feel good. I'm just packing a bowl. So my internet went out overnight. That was great. I didn't, like, obviously my alarm did not go up. Why do I still have this up? Sorry, there's the weed. If you want to see it. Oh, bitch, that's a little full, but I'll knock it off. Yeah, our power went out overnight, which made my alarm not go off or anything. It was weird. I woke up at like 7:30 and I was like, fuck, did I wake up before my alarm? And I looked at the clock and it was just flashing. And I was like, oh, fuck. Oh no. But everything was okay. All the animals are good. No one died. Like, I was worried about like heat. Like, I have a couple animals that are heat dependent and stuff like that. My computer's okay. Yes, Snort, everybody take your joy. I did. Take your joy. It's time to feel good. Yeah, Viata, I actually went through my phone. Like, the worst part of yesterday, I went through my phone and I put together an album of every single Link picture I had on my phone. That ripped my heart in half. Like, looking at all the pictures of him, of us, like, oh god, I can't. Hiking in the woods and shit. But I put together an album on my phone, like a Google album, and sent it to Brian. I was like, here's every single inch of Link I have. And they had a wake for him and stuff, so it was good, but... Well, I normally use my phone, but I had it plugged in because it was dead, and it didn't charge because the power went out. Speaking of time to feel good, I am arrived. Line up for inappropriate flirtation. Sky, I think about your crinkly gooch all the time. I try to be a nice person. It was hard, right? Like, it was one of those moments where, like, selfishly, I could have just curled in a ball and not done it and been like, this feels better, but... Fuck. I can't even fathom what's gonna happen when Millie passes. I will die. A piece of me will die inside. Bleh. What dabs should we put on top? I have hash. I have oleo. I have whatever this is like that hella strong dab. The El Sol whatever. I have one more. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. And I have wedding cake. It is the order of life. Yes. Crinkly Gooch is a new one for me. I approve. You're welcome. Kneecap, I don't know if I do, but if I find some, I'll hit you up. It was a lot of effort just for me to put the album together. Is there a purple flavored one? Let's see. This one's wedding cake. This one definitely isn't berry. What's this one? This one is just called GMO. Mixed Micron Premium Rosin Batter. And then this one is pink animal mints. No, I got nothing that's purple. Got me some diamonds. Oh my god. Are they beautiful? Exactly right, Senator. That was honestly the worst part, was all the memories that I had of Link. Like, he was the best dog. He's the reason I got Trick. Because I was like, holy shit, I need to have another adorable, loving male dog in my life. Like, they're just so full of love. Wedding cake? Cool. Let's do wedding cake. Which one was wedding cake? I don't remember. This one's wedding cake. Okay, this is by 710 Labs. It's a live batter wedding cake, and it's 63.18% THC. Tier 3? Whatever the fuck that means. It's like, it was happy crying. It's just, you know, when it's unexpected like that, it just hits you in a different way. But I would like to not cry anymore. I hate crying. It makes me have a bad headache. Girl, if I could rearrange the keyboard, I'd put you and I together. Hold up a second. Wait, fuck. We're already together. Silver's super small but growing, and the ones we pulled are super clear. Did you put pictures in the Discord? I love looking at pictures of weed. Only if you can, though, obviously. Oh my God, Cake, I'm very excited for you. That's exciting. Don't be nervous. Think of it as like you're interviewing someone. Don't think of it as the other way around. A lot of people think like, you know, the therapist is in full control. You're paying them for a service. I think I've probably talked about this a million times, but you're paying them for a service, so they should be nervous, you know? They want you to stay with them because they get money if you choose them. So, think of questions you want to ask your therapist. What do they have experience with? What's their game plan for you? Things like that. And if you don't agree with it, you do not have to do it. No one can force you to do anything. Not even a therapist. I'm a therapist. I can't force anyone to do anything. Does anyone else ever worry that you aren't fucked up? I didn't think I was as fucked up until I told you guys stories about my childhood and everybody in chat was like, wow, Katie, that's not normal. And then I went to a therapist and it was like, oh, that's not normal. I didn't think I was. I was like the opposite. Like I just thought, I guess I didn't really like ruminate on it, but I just assumed everybody kind of went through shit in their childhood. Come to find out, most people don't watch multiple people die before the age of 7 and get beat up by their brothers continuously and raped and molested by uncles. But I thought it was, like I was led to believe that was just like, you know, oh, well, you know, shit happens. Like if you go, they'll say this bitch is normal. I mean, if you don't feel good and your therapist says nothing's wrong with you, you need a new therapist. That means that therapist is not connecting with you. Because it doesn't matter what they think. Do you see what I'm saying? It does not matter what they think. If you feel shitty, you are trying to find someone to help you feel less shitty. And if that person is not going to do it, move on. Good morning, Mandel. Mayo, never. Shut the...
Turn it off, Willie.
No. Stop it. Absolutely not. I'm far too fond of you. No rifles. You get to stay. I apologize. This is your what's the word? Punishment. You've made me too fond of you now. You must stay. Yeah, if you feel shitty, your feelings are fucking valid regardless of what any therapist tells you ever. Yeah, I mean, exactly what Snort said. Normal still needs help sometimes. I firmly believe that in our country, I wish therapy was seen as a preventative, like a normal thing you go to when nothing's wrong. Because talking to someone before shit gets wrong, because it's all in our head. Everything is up here. Everything that you feel is right here. No one around you can actually control your feelings or anything. It's all in your own head. Everything. And so it's about getting like control of your own mental state. And I firmly believe if we all went to therapy like before we got fucked up, maybe we could avoid those situations that make us feel like we're fucking insane. You know, crying in a bathtub in California.
Today. Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee
take
your
joy. I already did.
The zone.
I took my joy, everyone. I hope you have taken yours this morning. I also have my beautiful caffeine cheers for everybody. If you would like to caffeine cheers before we cheers on this sick ass bowl I just loaded. We need emotional education. Exactly. Like, I mean, my generation was very much smother the emotions. Smother the emotions. You don't have them. If you needed to have an emotion, go to a corner, have them alone. Like, that was very much, you know, that was the way we were raised. I didn't have a school counselor. That didn't exist. We had, like, an alcoholic dude he was a career advice something. Relatable, Katie. I think oh fuck, I just knocked something over. I think as kids, we adapt to our perceived sense of normal and hyper-adapt to our environments. Absolutely. Even if you know other people aren't being molested, your child mind just puts it away and copes. Exactly. It's a coping mechanism. It's survival, for sure. Yeah. Got that here. The whole week, it's weak to cry. Yep. Yeah. Emotions, right? Like, our generation was taught that you hide those. I think they're getting better at, like, acknowledging feelings and not just grades. Because the problem is, you send your kid to school for, like, 5 to 8 hours a day, depending, and then they have after-school activities. So that entire time, they're thinking and emoting and feeling, and if there's no one there to talk to about those things, you make up your own mind. I did. I had nobody to talk to growing up, and so everything in my head was made up on my own, which is probably why I fucking went crazy. Aww. It's just I'm doing a double today with little sleep and my body hurts. Boo. I feel that hard, dude. I've definitely wanted someone to stick an ice pick in my brain at times. I have to say this. It took a lot for me to finally go to therapy. And to be honest, it seems to be helping. It's a process, Pyro. It's definitely a process. Abso-fucking-lutely. I definitely grew up in the we don't have feelings, those are gross household. Absolutely. Crispy, I've told this story before. This is like my awakening to my family's like dynamic of this as a child. It was my second year of college and I got cheated on, broke up with like my first big love. And he was like the first guy I fucked. Like we had really good sex. It was great. And he cheated on me with a girl he met at a bar because her dad worked for the Seahawks and he wanted tickets or something. And I remember when he cheated on me, I drove to my Nana's house like 2 hours from college because I was just... I mean, if anybody remembers like your first heartbreaking breakup, like you don't even know what to do. It's still, breakups suck no matter what, but the first one, like you die inside. Like the idea that someone chooses to just cut you out of their life is like... And I went to my Nana's house because my Nana, I firmly believe, was the last person to unconditionally love me. And all I wanted was to be held. Like, I just remember, like, the strongest urge. I just wanted someone to, like, hold me or hug me or something, show me love. And she didn't even get up out of her chair. She wouldn't even look at me. She put on Price is Right and was like, some men just suck. And I was like, oh, God, everything makes sense now. And that's when I stopped seeking out affection from my family at all. Because it's just not worth it. I came across my high school best friend a few months ago and asked her if I ever talked about my home life. She talked about a lot, and she was in tears near the end because she had no idea. It was so normal in me that you could never... Same. I mean, it was chat that told me, like, what I went through wasn't normal. And then I told my therapist. My therapist was like, what's wrong with... what? How are you alive? And I was like, I don't know. Adaptability. Good morning, Silverheart. Ooh, steak, eggs, and coffee? Cheers. I received an invite for my first and second. Oh my God, Zaquarion. Fuck. Yes! Get vaccinated, motherfucker. It was a big oof. It was real weird to not be hugged. Like, my family will hug the fuck out of you if you look thin or you've lost weight or you got a new haircut. Like, they're very... When I was a kid, I remember before family holidays where we'd like travel to see the extended family, I'd starve myself for days because there's no value to you unless you're like pretty and thin in my family. It was terrible. Yeah, right's excellent. Exactly. I'm sorry that feels familiar to anybody, Crispy. That's so terrible. Went mushroom hunting. Ooh, yes! Drove through the woods, said that looks good. Got out 30 minutes later, I found 4 patches of cantarelis. I love chanterelle hunting. Chanterelles are the best mushroom in the entire world. Cook them. Do not eat raw mushrooms. I was taught that by Mickey. Do not eat raw mushrooms. I did not know these things. I have to go cuddle parties to get my physical affection before the COVID thing. Well, before COVID, I was just very affectionate with my friends. Like, my friends are my family. And now COVID, I'm just like, ugh. Yeah, right, my family doesn't hug, and that hasn't had lasting effects on me as a person. Not at all. I don't crave physical attention like crack. It's totally okay. Sam, we're doing very good. My power flashed out last night while I was sleeping, so I woke up kind of in a like, oh, fuck. Came out here and checked everybody, because, you know, snakes need heat. I have heating mats under a lot of my snakes and stuff. Had a little bit of a panic this morning, but everybody's doing well. I fed everyone big fat hornworms. I actually saved one enormous hornworm that I want to film feeding to Azula, because she'll fucking take it down. Please don't eat them raw, none of them. Mickey, can you tell us, like, the Cliff's Note version of why we shouldn't eat raw mushrooms? Because I remember you told me, and it scared the shit out of me. Conditional was the normal for me growing up. You always had to earn everything. Yes, absolutely. It was always earned, which is why I'm planning a tattoo in honor of the word worthy, because I have so many internal issues with self-worth. It's crazy. Yes, I did. Oh my God, the Discord pictures were fucking gorgeous, and I'm jealous. The white ones in the stores are filled with phenylhydrazines, so they should definitely be cooked. Oh, what is a phenylhydrazine? What would that do to me? What does that do to us by eating raw mushrooms? I'm learning. I'm asking for real. I have a friend who's thinking about going to therapy, but is unsure because they're like, what if they just tell me nothing's wrong with my life? Then you go find someone else. Absolutely. Like, it doesn't, if the therapist thinks nothing's wrong with your life, but you feel something is, you need to find a new therapist. That's facts. I'm actually relieved to say I can't relate. My parents and brothers are my best friends. I'm so happy for you. Mine used to be. Like, there was this very strange flip in my childhood, and I have no idea when it happened or why, but suddenly my entire family just fucking hated each other. And we all went poof and just moved the fuck away. Like, it was literally just avoiding misery, like escaping misery. We used to be so close, and we had these huge family Christmases, and like my brothers and my sisters, and we were all tight, and we would have so much fun. Actually, I think it was when my brother and sister died. Pretty much we just all kind of went, you know what, a Christmas without them, it's better just to not have Christmas. A friend of mine, psychologist, did a mobile app. She wanted to help people build resilience, boost mental well-being, and address mental health issues like depression, anxiety. Much of it's still in development. Oh yeah, there's actually a really good one. Glut has told me about it. What is it? It's a place where you can find therapists online. They think the therapist is going to tell them they are what's wrong with their life. Oh, okay, well here's the thing, Ania, and what a lot of people don't want to accept. Everything is in your head. No one can cause or control your feelings at all. They can do things around you that you can choose to react to in a negative or positive way, but everything's in your own head. So you are the problem with your own life. Like, that is it. Therapists are there to help you get foresight and be like, okay, let's narrow this down. Like, nothing can control you. You are your own human. You have your own experiences. If your surroundings make you miserable, you can change them or you can wallow in them. Okay, phenylhydrazines is almost the same as rocket fuel. Very carcinogenic, and in medium amounts, it's cytotoxic. Okay, are they like treating the mushrooms with this? Or do the mushrooms, because they're picked and put in a store, are they developing this naturally? If I remember correctly, it gives you food poisoning on steroids. Ugh, no, it's natural in the mushroom. That's terrifying. Good to know. I like to know these things. I love mushrooms, but I put them raw in salads. I used to, before Mickey taught me I might die, just for nutrition, but they're better cooked. Mushrooms and onions, like sauteed in a pan, go fuck yourself. How can you get better than that? Put on like a chunk of steak? Huh? I'm skeptical of all food's excellent. All of it. Food is scary. Small amounts of toxins. And by cooking them, what happens to that toxin? Do you know? Does it like break down into something else, or does it... Mushrooms go fuck... You don't like mushrooms at all? Oh, I'm a big fan. Cooked. I mean, I've never like munched down the fucking raw mushroom, been like, ooh, yummy cloud. They are weird. I grew up like slicing them and putting them in salad. I don't know why. Okay, we did caffeine cheers. Let's cheers on this fucking bowl. The dab stuck to my finger. There we go. I hope not Sexland. I don't know. I don't have very many food allergies, but like I know I'm very food sensitive, and so I just try to stay away from shit. I'm not like so much of a raw mushroom fan that I'm gonna be like, fuck you, Mickey. I'll cook them. I don't care. It just means one less thing I have to buy raw. Poop fungus. I'll pass on eating all that. I mean, I guarantee all the vegetables you're eating have poop on them. Unless you wash them vigorously, kill. I grew up under very overprotective parents, so it's no wonder I went wild at 19 and totally fucked my life up. My roommate in college was that. Cheers. Happy 420, Crispy. Yeah, Sky, I actually learned how to cook mushrooms the proper way from, oh my god, what is that book? The Art of French Cooking or whatever by Julia Childs. That was poorly timed. No, it was perfect. Thank you, Crispy. Judy, how are you? I don't like, you gotta fry it. You slice them up, put a pat of butter in a pan, and you fry them, but don't cluster them. Like, you don't want your mushrooms like all piled on each other. They need space. And then they brown, and they're just like, ugh, you put like a little pile of that on a chunk of meat. Cantarellis, though, cantarellis, or as Americans say, chanterelles, those you saute and then put cream in it, and you make like a cream mushroom. Oh my god. The carcinogenic. I try not to consume carcinogenics. The thing is, if we consumed enough antioxidants, the carcinogenics wouldn't have such an issue, but getting real antioxidants outside of fresh fruit is pretty impossible these days. Promotion happened. Oh my god. Still a little bit lowballed me on pay. So I have a meeting with the VP of marketing. Yeah. Everything's carcinogenic, I know. Like, I try to avoid what I can. Like, if a raw mushroom's gonna... I'm gonna start Stream Raiders, good idea. If a raw mushroom's gonna add to the carcinogens that I'm consuming, I'll probably cut it out, because I'm not a huge fan of raw mushrooms. But I'm sure I'm eating lots of carcinogens. It's just, like, weighing the pros and cons, I guess. I don't know. Over 40, what the fuck is up? I'm okay. I'm okay today. Recovering, but okay. I'm the only one in my household that likes mushrooms. Oh, really? Bummer. Oh, I think they're good for you if you cook them. What if I eat too many antioxidants and suffocate? Herp derp. Then I get to fuck your corpse forever. Have I mentioned I know how to embalm? Do you guys like my shirt? Hail Satan and drink coffee. Oh my god, Fussy. Fussy! Let someone... Okay. I love... Fussy always gives me these beautiful quotes and I love them. Let someone love you just the way you are, as flawed as you might be, as unattractive as you sometimes feel, and as unaccomplished as you think you are. To believe that you must hide all the parts of you that are broken, out of fear that someone else is incapable of loving what is less than perfect. These are so good. It is to believe the sunlight is incapable of entering a broken window and illuminating a dark room. I know, Mondays are like my one day off I take. What do you do? And then today, I'm sorry I wasn't on time. Our power went out, so we had no alarms. It was great. What's illegal? Did I do something? Shit. What? No? It didn't happen. The eye contact, I love it. I'm glad. Some people get really anxious about eye contact. I'm an eye contact person. It's really hard for me to read any conversation over text. I am very much a face. I gotta look at your facial features and watch what your face is doing while you talk, and I get way more of the conversation. So I'm a starer, and some people are like, please stop looking at me. I'm like, but we're talking. Do I talk to the floor? Like, I don't stare at you unless we're talking. I love you too, Fussy. Thank you. I love your beautiful poems you put. I love poetry. I'm such a sucker for it. Many of the wild mushrooms, not the white ones from the supermarket, absolutely have to be cooked to be eaten, like morels, chanterelles. I told you how I got really deathly ill when I was a kid from morels, didn't I? Did I tell you that story? It was bad. My family is a mushroom family. Mickey knows this. I've told you guys this. My whole life, my family, when we were kids, we would go out, like, a couple of my brothers and my dad and some of my uncles would go hunting, and the rest of us would go out mushroom picking for morels. And one year they didn't cook them right. And I got so fucking sick. I still remember it. I was like 5. But I remember just puking mushroom for days. It was so bad. It was literally just an undercooked fucking morel mushroom. I was so mad. When people don't look at me, I just need to see your face. Yeah, I prefer faces. My face makes a lot of different moves. Me too, Nicktastic. Like, I'm very much you guys know, I'm expressive. I grew up really shy, but now eye contact's bae. Well, at least from decent people. True. I don't want to be intimidated with eye contact. I look away when focusing. I always have to explain when I'm paying attention, as people are used to eye contact. I look away when focusing too, facts. I do that when I'm thinking. Like, if I'm trying to word something, I look up and kind of like... And I think that's my way of, like, lowering my stimulus ocularly, visually, so I can think. I do the same thing, but then I'll look at you as soon as I get the word right and I start to talk to you. Typing's overrated. You're fine, honey. My face gets me in trouble. Oh my god. I have... Oh, Stream Raiders. I have no poker face. Like, basically, if I actually play poker, like, I do like to play poker. Real poker. But I just have to make stupid faces the whole time. It's almost like beating a lie detector test. Like, you know how some people will fucking step on a tack and like hurt themselves, like for a lie detector test, so their heart rate's up. That's kind of what I do when I'm like trying to like not tell you about a Christmas present or play a game where I need to lie. I just start talking like a British person and making lots of interesting faces because I cannot hide this. Babe, we've barely been live an hour. You need to pee already. Look at this dog. I do love her an awful lot. Look at that sweet girl. Oh. I'm hearing impaired, so that's awesome. I mean, I'm kind of hearing impaired too, actually. I'm a little deaf in one ear. People do that? Yes. Very much so. Ew, she's drooling. Ew. Trick to a lie detector test. Clench your asshole in every question. It gives a positive read, and even the control questions, and invalidates the whole test. Basically, that's what I'm doing with my face. She's so smart. She makes me ill. Do you need to go potty? She is a good girl. And then I got my trickster. I got my 2 fur babes. So weird. I guess I needed to put my dogs out. My hubs is an Aspie. He does not look at faces, let alone eye contact. So would I make him nervous? See, that's what I'm always worried about. I don't make eye contact to intimidate people or make them nervous. I don't know what that's called, but like I need facial expression to understand the whole conversation. That's why I'm really bad on the phone. I hate phone conversations. I want to look at your face. The word potty, I know. It's every dog's code word. All right, I'm going to shit these dogs real quick. Early break, I guess. I'll run an ad and get it out of the way. Stand up, stretch your dick, get some fucking water. Join us in Stream Raiders. I did start it, and we will be getting a couple really good chests pretty soon. Stream Raiders is some stupid free game we play on the side because I'm ADHD and it's fun. Dude, we do Zoom calls on Fridays. We usually do community night on Fridays. This Friday, Eliza was gone and my computer decided to take a shit, so we didn't do anything. But normally on Fridays, we do community night. We watch an episode of Nocturne from Table Story, and we get on, like, if you want to get on Zoom, people are welcome on Zoom, and we just chill and stare at each other's faces and make jokes. Don't lie about small stuff. I had to take one for my NSA Army, and they will ask you what type of porn you watch. If you've ever stolen something as a kid, they just want to see if you'll lie about anything. I just grew up not lying, I guess. I grew up with watching my parents lie to each other constantly, and I was just like, icky. Hi, Vissy, I love you. I've never streamed. Oh, yeah, we do it in Discord. It's not on stream because we watch Nocturne, and like it's got music and shit in, and I don't want it getting knocked from Twitch. But we all jump in the Discord, we watch Nocturne, and then we try to watch a funny or like a happy movie afterwards because Nocturne is pretty dark and serious. And you're welcome to join the Zoom, and you don't have to put your face up. Like, you can just join Zoom and stare at faces. It's totally fine, no pressure. But we mute up, and we have a text channel during the show, so then we're not, like, all talking over the show, because that's just fucking rude. And then on breaks, we all chat and shit. Exclamation Discord in the chat. Join it up, dude. It's really fun. I love Fridays. It's my favorite. Stream Raiders is super awesome. I agree. But I want people to know it's, like, free, and I'm not making, like, I'm not trying to push anything on anybody. Some people probably think I'm marketing something. I'm not. Hi, Rod. Good morning. He would leave your... Oh, no. Okay, well, warn me. If we ever get to meet, I will promise I will try not to stare into his eyes. It's not on purpose. I'm not trying to be cruel. Maybe I'm Aspie because I need to see your face to understand what you're saying. I don't know. Okay, break. I love you guys. I'll be right back. Gonna shit my wild demons that are just staring at me. Look at that Victorian haunted ghost child. I'll be right back, guys. Slurm, good morning, love. How are you? My hair's floofy. I washed it today. It's very, voluminous. How are you, Slurm?
Did you take your joy
Yes,
today?
I did, Daniel.
Never forget to take your joy.
Take your joy.
And I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet.
I love this song. It's one of my favorites. Approaching Nirvana is a pretty decent band. Oh, I just stretched, but I'll do it again. Oh my god. Oh, it feels so good. Welcome back, CK. You got a bear. Oh, I am a bear. I know it's a good one, huh? I'm doing well. Got this week off for work. Oh, going on a few trips with your partner. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy for you. I was just talking about how I need a vacation, like a real one. Like, family is not a vacation, unfortunately. Family is one of those things you need a vacation, like, from afterwards. No, Rod, our power went out last night, and so my morning I was just running, sprinting around my house, like, trying to make sure my animals were alive and shit, but I'll check it on my next break. I just haven't looked yet. Today was the birth of the guy who invented pizza rolls. God bless him.
Hi, gay.
Amen. It is the polar opposite of a vacation word. I need, like, a tropical beach with no people, just silence and water. Right? Days after visiting a family, man. It's so hard because I want to see you guys. Like, I can't do days off. I'd probably still, I don't know. I'll check. I mean, my phone's charging. Give it 1 second. Yeah, our power went off for some reason last night. Just for a few minutes. I have no idea why. But when I woke up late, obviously, because my fucking phone was dead and it didn't charge. And all my clocks were blinking. I was like, what the fuck? We never lose power in the wintertime. But in the summertime, we've lost it 3 times. Is it fireworks? Because I'm about to fucking flip shit. By the way, my dogs had a really, really, really fucking hard time on 4th of July. I saw a lot of people getting sassy like, I fucking like fireworks. That's cute. Can you go do them somewhere else? Do you have to do them in the residential neighborhood where my dogs are having panic attacks? No. You are wet. Ew. What it? Oh, blah. Mini vacation. I know. I heard it was very nice. Everything is stressed out from all the AC. Oh, I don't doubt it. It's so fucking hot. But we lost power twice for like an entire day. And it was the hottest week, like when we had heat warnings. That was fucking terrible bad. And then last night, which just fucked everything up, which was great. Yay. We have a guy who likes to set him off when I'm trying to go to sleep. Oh yeah, these people will set him off. All my neighbors, they'll start around noon. And then it just goes all night long. And then it's bombs. I mean, literally, like, I didn't think Baltimore fucked me up as much as it did. But the riots, like, living through the riots in Baltimore, they make me jump. Like, jump. I do that. And I'm like, what the fuck, Katie? That never used to bother me. But I think it's, like, partially Baltimore and partially I just know my dogs fucking hate it. Yeah, Rod, I have a picture of Trick. I couldn't even get them to go. Lilith would not go outside. She peed twice behind my chair. And Trick would only go outside, but he would stand between my legs. And that was it. Alex, good morning. You napped? Oh my god. Isn't it weird being legitimately tired? Illyria.
Hail Satan, my silly motherfucker. I love you.
It's horrible. And this is the thing, Mayo. Like, I know what fireworks cost. Even if you're buying them on a reservation, they're fucking expensive. And they're setting off sky fireworks when it's daylight. In a residential neighborhood. Like, I'm not in the city. I'm just little houses and an elementary school, and we're a matchstick. It could just go up. So I've been hosing down my yard every day. No, it's crazy. And everybody from Colorado says this only started in the past couple years. People with too much money, I guess. I'm not in a nice neighborhood, but fucking I know they've got to be a lot of money. I mean, on 4th of July, it was like 30 minutes of just poo, poo, poo. The bomb ones going off, the big ones. It was crazy. No, you can't even see them, Daniel. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're setting off these fireworks that are so expensive and nothing's happening. Hello, my name is Case, and I wanted to let you and your chat know you're loved, valid, and deserve happiness. Don't let anyone push you down. You deserve the world. Have a lovely day. By the way, I love your shirt and headphones. Spiritual outcast, thank you for the words of positivity. I love you right back. I love this shirt, too. It's pretty good. Merca, let's go blow up our income, right? Like, what do fireworks have to do with anything? They're legal here, are they? They're illegal here, hard illegal, and they just don't care. It was weird. We sat on our deck and the dogs were fine, and one went off real close, and Ripley was like, fuck that. That's the problem, Rod, is the far away ones my dogs don't mind, but quite literally, like, you'll see soon. Right outside my house, like the street outside my house. But, like, it was those ones where before it goes off, you hear, boom, 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 boom. And it literally sounds like a semi-automatic gun. I mean, I was stressing. I was one of the dogs. If you guys don't remember, Baltimore had some very horrible riots a few years ago because some cops decided to joyride murder an innocent black man. And I was locked up in Hopkins for that. And I heard those sounds and they're very scary. And that was literally, you'd hear, and then you'd hear the, it was so fucking creepy. I didn't like it at all. Good morning, Gregarious, my love. How are you? About living in Scotland, just ban the things. Do you guys have them legal there too? Back when I used to have rabbits, New Year's Eve, 3112, yep, was the worst time for them. My cat was under the shirt and wouldn't move. Die, not even kidding you. At my old apartment, my pugs would hide under my porch for 2 weeks. They wouldn't come out. It was so sad. It's just like, I feel bad for people who have legitimate PTSD. Like Zach and I were talking about it. Zach was getting like legitimately very upset. He was like, in a residential fucking neighborhood, you should at least have to ask your neighbors if you're allowed to set off bombs. Like, God knows if your neighbor is someone who went through World War II or has been in Afghanistan and is sitting there fucking crying because they can't sleep. People just don't think. I don't know. It's COVID. I mean, look at it. People don't care about each other. They go to Wyoming and buy all the fireworks. No shit. Who the fuck is Zach? Exactly. My other lover. At the very least, a little common courtesy. Like, just something. Like, don't assume everybody likes bombs. I like to look at fireworks, but if I'm going to go look at them, I'm going to go watch some professional show downtown Denver. I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars on bombs to set off and maybe burn my house down. But these are the same people that were jumping off the roof of their house into a bouncy house 2 days ago. So, like, questionable life choices. Oh. My love.
Fohammer_419 tipped $5. I spent this fourth like a real American, balls deep in creative fireworks, shoving hot dogs and hamburgers in my face,
yes,
shooting guns and waving an American flag.
Oh.
America fuck yes. Thanks for exploding my holes with love. All hail Gizmo. You woo.
Hi, Gay.
All hail Gizmo. Oh my God, Rod. I took a picture the other day, actually. Gizmo Spider, I think, is a boy. And I'm a little sad about it, but also excited. Oh my God, Bless, how are you? I've reorganized the babies behind me so many times. I haven't got any new animals in forever. It's just me reorganizing things constantly. A few vet friends of mine don't mind fireworks, but they just hate when it's the sudden explosion sounds. That's me too. Me too, Captain Ragtag. Like, I don't hate fireworks. It's those sudden bomb sounds directly outside my bedroom door. My bedroom walls, you know? Bless, how the fuck are you? I mean, it seems like a dumb question to ask because most of it was COVID. Did anything good happen? Any good life changes? My only nice neighbor used to come over with sparkler carrots for the rabbits and treats for the cat. Aww. This November 5th, Guy Fawkes, you know, that's what I watched on 4th of July. I fell asleep. I took a nap to watching, I watched V for Vendetta. Is going to set up a little box outside the Reeds. Instead of buying fireworks and blowing up your income, just put it in here and I'll spend it on other sensible things. Stop it. That's beautiful. I love it. How many spooters? No more. I'm around 40 something. I really need to count them. I lost a couple this winter. We had a flash freeze overnight and I lost a scorpion and a couple of baby spoods, which was really sad. But I haven't got any new ones in a really long time. It's same ones I've had for a bit. It's around 40. I should count them. I could probably do it right now. Do you guys really want to watch me count my spiders, though? No, I know. Poor Oz. Forever rest in peace. At least we have a really cool molt of his, though. Her health has been... Oh, your Mima. Sad. At least you get to spend time with her, though. That's no big deal. I know, it sounds crazy when you say you have 40 tarantulas, but anybody that owns spiders owns around more... Actually, probably twice as much as me, because you never get to do anything with your spiders. So if you own a lot of them, at least once a week you get to do something with one of them. You know what I'm saying? You want to watch me count? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. I have 52. I lied. It's 52. Yep. And that's like spiders. That's all spiders. That's not just tarantulas or just, that's like all the mixed spiders. I just counted every enclosure. Spider ranching! Oh, that needs to be a game. Oh my god, Slurm just gifted a fucking sub to Bless OBs. Slurm, you silly fuck.
in the bedroom, or just hanging out.
Hail Satan and thank you. I have lots of beautiful spiders, and I love them dearly. I also, did I tell you guys? I think I did. So, the other night, we went out to get the mail, and in our little mailbox on our house, there was a thick spider web spun to the roof, like the overhang, and hundreds of little baby spiders were crawling it to go to the roof to like fly away, because that's what spiders do when they're babies. And I was like Googling, I'm like, oh, what kind of spiders are in Colorado that would do this? Like, da-da-da-da. And there's just so many. Colorado apparently has a lot of spiders, but we do apparently have these really cool yellow banded garden spiders. And I was like, you can't tell with baby spiders. All baby spiders look like an egg with legs. So my bright idea was like, what better way to know it's growing than to catch a few and grow them? So I went outside with a cup and I got 7 babies. And they are so small you cannot see them. But I gave them fruit flies and they ate them. And they're all fat now. So, oh my god, are there 2 spiders in there? There's 2 spiders in one of them! Fuck. I'm gonna have to separate those little fucks or they're gonna eat each other. But they ate, and that's exciting, so we get to see what the fuck grew outside my house. Hopefully it's not black widows. And all the invasive spooters you will release. I would never. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Honestly, they'd just die and I'd feel terrible. Ooh, ordered a whole new PC setup and getting a habitat ready for poison dart frogs. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Who else? Is it Sam does? Someone new in our community has poison dart frogs, and it's very exciting. We have a nursery spider nesting in the Hatha plant. Oh, I love them. I just hope it's not black widows. I already have a black widow. It's not that I don't love black widows, but like, I don't need Charlotte feeling like she's less than, you know what I mean? She's my one and only. I just gave her water. Oh my god, what? Hands down, that cat looks so intense. The ancient cry has been answered. Ken has. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yep. Katie, I only have 52. I can never stop. I can stop whenever I want. I don't need more spiders. Actually, I do. Like, there's still species I really want. I just haven't found them. I will have a horned tarantula one day. I just can't find one. It's called a darlingi. I will have one. And a lot of my spiders, like, honestly, you guys know, if anybody's been in my channel for an extended amount of time and you've watched me open my spiders, you can order 1 tarantula, and that tarantula keeper will probably send you 3 more. So a lot of my tarantulas are free. Like, I have 4 of the Diamantinensis, and I have 4 of the Sazamize. I only wanted 1 of each. Now I have 4 of each, but like, they're easy to take care of. Anubis, good morning, my love. How are you doing? What the fuck is this, Greg? Spider eats snakes. Yep. Black widows do. Black widows are really well known for eating snakes. It's pretty metal, actually. Stop whenever I want. That's like saying I can stop buying figurines whenever I want. But you don't have to feed your figurines, right? I mean, I don't think you do. That'd be weird. I did have a Cabbage Patch doll when I was a kid that I tried to feed, and it stunk like rotten food forever. Oh, you have a giant house spider with a growth defect? Cute. On all continents. Yep. I know, Daniel. I mean, I do want more spiders, but I'm not going to just fucking buy spiders to buy spiders. Katie stopped. Many of us were worried that she wouldn't. She has calmed down. Oh, yeah. Like, I've never just impulsively bought a tarantula. It's always been like, that's a very specific species that I would like to have. I'm very picky. There's millions of tarantula species. I don't even know. Probably not millions, hundreds of thousands. I own very, very few of them, actually. I do have my snacks, yes. That's why I was kind of later than late this morning, was when I found out my fucking power went out. I got really paranoid, and I went around and had to check all my reptiles, make sure they still had heat. I feed my waifu figurines. I have my very first figurine I ever bought with my own money. I'm pretty proud of it, to be honest. It makes me smile when I look at it. Yo, oh, Metallica, I have one. It is called the Poecilotheria metallica. Spider warning. Spider warning, spider warning, spider warning. You're like a fucking bowling ball, Lilith. This is my Poecilotheria. It's a baby. So it's not the huge, big, blue, beautiful bitch yet. But she's right up there. This is my Poecilotheria metallica. Her name's Bella, because she's gonna be beautiful. But that's her. It should autofocus, hopefully. And you can actually see her book lungs. Do you see those, the white patches on her tum-tum? Those are her lungs. That's how she breathes. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, she's very small. Finger for scale. She's, let's see. About that big now. But she is, theoretically the most medically significant tarantula in the world. Meaning that her bite will cause maybe the most pain, but there isn't any deadly tarantula in the world. They don't exist. Good morning, Myron. Our reptile store decided to have an impromptu off day. Aw, boo. I have to go get rats, too. My BCIs have been staring at me. Book lungs. Psh, so fucking primitive. Evolve already. God. Me too, Zygotic. I used to I never forgot this. I would do this all the time, but one time I remembered this very specific time in 2nd grade. I found this beetle outside, and it was, I can't remember the name of it. It's a Chinese something beetle, but they're really small, but they're gold. Like, their back is gold. And I found it at recess, and my next class, I had to immediately go to PE, and I remember I kept it in my hands all of PE, and somehow kept it alive. And then, kept it in my desk. I've always been that kid. Ooh, how about all those illegal fireworks? Scott, I am so done with it. I am so fucking done with it. There's one that they've been setting off. I mean...
Welcome to the class.
Big Berg, my silly love, thank you so much for that fucking resub.
Hail the Tank Lord lover.
Dude, there's one that these people across the street from us, across the street from the halfway house, I shit you not, before it goes off, you hear... And that's like the balls being shot into the sky, and then you hear the bombs, and it sounds like a semi-automatic. I was telling people, I'm like, I haven't been through war or anything, but I did live inside of Hopkins during the riots in Baltimore, and those noises are not good noises to hear. Like, they're very scary. Tarantulas with true lungs would be horrifying. Oh no, I don't want that. Nope. Nope. Do not want that. I wasn't allowed to play Pokemon. They just maim their prey. Yeah, tarantulas don't need strong venom because they are big and muscular and they can basically, ride their prey to death. Like, you guys have seen my tarantulas, ride a beetle, like a fucking stallion to death. That's just what tarantulas do. If you can believe it, it used to be way worse. No, I can't. Because it's been going on for 2 weeks. They start at noon and it goes until 1 in the morning. I couldn't even get my dogs to go outside. And my dogs, if the fireworks are far away, there's a moth on my desk. Hello? If the fireworks are decently far away, it doesn't scare my dogs. But for some reason, these people are setting them off in the road, right outside our house. And those, fucking bomb sounds really freak the dogs out. Wow, there's no one here. Good job, guys. How to go out with a bang? Stop it. I mean, it's dry right now. My yard could go up like a fucking matchstick. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, привет, как дела? Пожалуйста, English only, please. I think myself and Judy are the only 2 people in here that can even remotely understand Russian. So we try to stick to English so everybody can understand the conversation. That being said, Russian is a beautiful language. Русский. Красивый. Before they started cracking down on them, it was fucked. They could hear the spent firework powder. I went and picked up a bucket of fireworks out of my yard. I hosed our yard down both nights, though, and our roof. I was so nervous. I've had, Scott, I told you the story about driving home one year in Eastern Washington to my house after work when I was in high school, and cops stopped to tell me I might not have anywhere to go because the fire was quite literally, across the street from my parents' house. I could stand there and just stare at it smoldering, and there were all these, they call them DNRs, but they're basically, the Forest Service They protect everybody from fires all summer. And they were all lined up on the road. And literally across the fucking street from my parents' house, which is a huge dry-ass brown, like, log cabin-looking thing in the middle of a wheat field. Like, it's just, you could just picture it. Boom! Gone. It was so scary. Maggie. I just want to say I've been a lurker for a while, but I love your content and love you. Oh my god. I love my lurkers and I love you back. Thank you so much for resetting the class, keeping the class alive, and giving Anita swings.
Hail in the Dark Lord. Thank you.
I don't know French. Oui, fromage. I don't know French. For as much time as I've spent in Canada, I don't know French. Like, I know the common ones like arrête and shit like that up in Canada, but Canadians learn a lot more French. Sadly, I've got nothing. Rod, Alex is here and hungry. Don't even worry about it. She's got pills on board now. She's like feisty. Ooh, by the way, in chat, tell me when's a good time to ask about bean juice Oh my god, what's your bean juice predicament? Caffeine cheers? Are you French Canadian? That's so cool. I'm so jealous. I grew up on the border of BC, like on both sides of Washington, so I could either go up on the east side of BC or I could go up on the west side. I spent most of my college career very drunk in Canada. So I learned some of it while I was up there, but I wasn't like inundated. Phone, I will destroy you. Difficile. It's okay. I can't get Russian on my phone. No matter what I do, it always tries to autocorrect it to something wrong. Please speak English would be parler en anglais. S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. Buongiorno. Hi, Shapu. How are you? Oh my god, I love them. Vissy, did you put up your Etsy store? Oh, I wanted to tell you that we had some friends stay with us, and one of them is the Give Vegans. Oh no, Give Vegans a bad name, vegans. I don't hang out with those people, guys. Y'all know I'm vegetarian. I don't do that. We got into a fight. Oh no, we got into a fight over whether or not vegan food can give you food poisoning. She claims it's impossible. She claims it's impossible to get food poisoning from vegan food. What? You love them dearly. Okay, I will not say mean things. I'm holding it in. I'm holding it in. I hate when people think they're smarter than science. Like, just admit you know nothing. It's much better than speaking and letting everyone know you're a fucking idiot. Oh, she's dumb as shit. Yeah, no shit. Does she have kids? Because that's terrifying. No breeding. Oh, Vissy, absolutely. Would love to. Godparents to my kids. Scott, I'm not saying this lightly. I would be a better replacement. And that's not a good thing. What the fuck, Bless? Bitch, what are you doing? Oh my god, stop it. Shepu, reminds me once I heard a woman on NPR say, chemistry has no place in the kitchen. And suddenly everything inside of me hurts really bad. What the fuck? Okay, Bless OB just gifted 10 subscriptions to my channel, and although I'm very angry at this dumb vegan hoe, I must welcome the new wizards. Dagon, Mystified Musing, Bobber, Calliastar, Boombap, Tatty Shack, and Jack Forge, and Ty Martinez, and Celebrate the Days, and Scottish City. I almost fucked your name up. Welcome to my channel, welcome to my stream. You're all but wizards the highest order, and I challenge you to go forth and be consensual in every way because nothing is sexier. Thank you for being here. Oh my fuck off. After eating a bad potato, right? Potatoes can be poisonous. What is Bless? Bless would be just gifted 5 more subs to my channel. What are you doing? You don't have to make up for lost time. I love you no matter what. Jesus fuck. Darth Vader, Henry Hook, Flame Fan, Nuclear Fire, and Curly Bean, you're all but wizards the highest order. Go forth and be consensual in every way because nothing is sexier. She has some fucked relationship with health and death, so I don't fault her. It's just hilarious. It scares me when people are so dead set on a really, really wrong idea like that, though. That's like a sniff from anti-vaxxing. What the fuck? My allergies are totally bugging me out. Can you hear my nose? It's totally clogged. Yeah, my allergies are terrible. I hate pollen. And it's just so dry. Motherfucking Zygotic just gifted 5 subs in my channel. What the fuck is going on? Fairy Wings Can't Uppercut, Mr. Bait and Watch, Little Jojo, and Ellie Kitten. I'm fucking up your name, and I know I am. Thank you for being here today and welcoming these wings upon your anus. Go forth, fly, and be consensual. Fuck. All the plant jizz. The plants are coming in my eyes and my nose, and I hate it. I'm just a mucus monster. Honestly, though, crying yesterday really did clear out my sinuses, which was great. It's just being a moron. I know, I just... Well, yeah. Oh, blessed be no shit. You know, in the medieval ages, people were dying from eating tomatoes. You were actually dying to lead poisoning. The acidic liquids from the tomatoes didn't go well with the pewter plates. You know, they think, like, theoretically, that was the fall of the Greek and Roman empires, was they invented indoor plumbing, but they did it with lead pipes. Plum, or plume, I don't know how you pronounce it, is the Latin word for lead. So the way we got our word plumbing is from lead pipes, and they would drink out of lead, and they think that's how they went crazy, because they actually were, like, quite a scientific people, you know? My parents are anti-vaxxers? Are you kidding? Are you vaccinated? I'm so happy that you are okay and alive. Jesus Christ. Aqueducts use lead too, did they? Yeah. You hear it all the time. I eat organic because I don't want chemicals in my food. It hurts. I can't with that. I try to talk about that a little bit here, but like, you guys know that the word organic, like, you can just, any company can pay to have that sticker on their food. There's tons of organic food out there that doesn't have a sticker that says organic because that company can't afford it. They can't afford that sticker. Wall candy? Exactly. To sweeten wine? Oh, God. That's why they call developing cities plumes. Is it really? I didn't know that part. That's pretty cool. I grow my plants with blood. I know, that's why the children are so thin. I get it. You want to take some of mine? I got some ass I could spare. Not metal. Mm-hmm. Or, as our grandparents called it, food. Lead pasty face mask, belladonna in the eyes. Oh, yeah. Like kosher. No, the rabbi has to touch it, Daniel. You know this. I forgot to mention they called me with the results of my second COVID swab. I do not have COVID. No shit. COVID's a virus. You had green mucus. I'm not a doctor. I can say, I know these things. You didn't have a virus. Like, no shit. It's the easiest thing in the world is mucus color, and people don't look at it. The worst thing about becoming a medical professional is some people come out of school great, and some people come out of school looking at numbers, and they forget that you have a human being in front of you, and you need to look at your goddamn patient sometimes. You know? Look at the person. Gluten-free gluten-free is a skinny fad. That totally, I mean, what did I buy? I bought something it was like weed. I'm not even kidding you, and it said gluten-free on it. It's ridiculous. Touch the person, right? You have, Greg, I couldn't even tell you how many RTs I had to ask to leave the ICU. Like, if you're in the ICU, you end up training a lot of new employees because that's kind of how they sink or swim you. When you first get hired at a hospital, whether or not you're a new grad or whatever, they're going to put you right in an ICU. And if you can't live, like if you get stressed out, they'll know you're a floor therapist. You get to give nebulizers the rest of your life. And the amount of people I had to turn away because they were too terrified to touch a patient. Feel a pulse. But it says it right there on the monitor. Your patient's arm is 2 inches from your hand. Feel a pulse. It says it on the monitor. Get out. Go. Go downstairs. I'm done. Monitors can be wrong. I've told you those stories, right? Like, one time I was walking down my unit hallway and I heard a ventilator alarm and I saw a nurse like 20 yards ahead of me go into the room and then leave and the alarm turned off. And so I was like, okay, maybe it was just like nothing. Ventilators alarm all the time. If you cough on one, whatever. But I kept walking because I was doing that round anyways. And I look over, I shit you not, his ventilator tube was hanging on the ground and he was sitting there with his trach in the sky, just spitting, breathing, choking. She did not look at the patient. She walked in, hit mute on the ventilator, and walked away. It's the most easy thing in the whole fucking world to look at the goddamn patient. And people get so obsessed with the numbers and the screens and all the electronics. It's pretty scary. What the fuck? Bless. Blessed be, thank you so much for gifting another 5 subs to my channel. You're insane, and I don't know why you're being so kind to thank you. If you've been gifted a sub on my channel today, please refresh the channel. You don't have to watch ads. It's the best ever. What the fucking cocks? Enkaya, I hope I'm saying your name right. Merriment, Cali Baby, you too, an exiled image. You are all but was just the highest order. Go forth and be consensual in every way. And fucking Blessed be did it again. What the fuck? The marking one. Suentius? I am so sorry if I just butchered the fuck out of your name. Did I do it? I might have butchered your fucking name. Holy shit. Stathy, Deathhaven, and... I always fuck your name up. F1NVVS. Every single time. Thank you for being here today and fucking accepting these wings upon your anus. Alchemy just gifted a fucking sub to Shapu. God fuck America. Swentes. It is Swentes. See, this is what happens. I know the word, but I try to read it like an idiot. Swentes. Thank you. Vile. Stop. Beham JTR OBB Audie B and Iron Shell 92. You're all but was the highest order. Please go forth and be consensual in every way. You guys are insane. Thank you very much for the motherfucking gifted subs. The tit farts. Thank you. You, Mickey. Why? Mickey has just gifted a sub to Lancer Mancer. Lancer Mancer, use butt wizard of the highest order, and I challenge you to go forth and fuck a goat. Just kidding. Don't do that. Animals can't consent. You guys are fucking weird. Cheers on the marijuanas. I'm gonna move my Black Widow. Not the keyboard. The spider. Her name is Charlotte. Oh my god, bless! I am very wealthy in love and community, so... But thank you very much for helping me pay the bills. Is that King Coast stopped doing international shipping? Oh! Wait, King's Coast isn't doing international shipping anymore. Why? Alchemy, no passing out. I love you. After Charlotte's Web, yeah. Because she webs really cool like that. Like she does webs like Charlotte's Web does. Thank you. Let us cheer. Well. Pyroblade just gifted 5 subs, activating a level 5 hype train.
Ma'am, I'd like to talk to you about your behavior. Do you have a supervisor? What?
How are we in a level 5 hype train? What the fuck? You can get emotes from hype trains. That's it. You don't have to participate, and I don't value your existence over other people's. But thank you so much for gifting subs to my channel so people can enjoy the content without ads. You guys are amazing. Luckiest Pixel, ADTR Chick, High Priest Kronos, Echo, Anza, you silly fuck. High Priest Kronos, Echo, and Demon, you're all but was the highest order. Thank you for being here today and being part of this hype train and accepting these wings upon your anus. Refresh the channel and you don't have to watch ads. Anza, gifting 5 more. I can't. Giving 5 more subs in my channel to Project MTG. Astropulse, Azrael Craig, Kawali, and Chef Witty. You're all but was the highest order. Go forth and be consensual in every way because nothing is sexier than pure, sober, consensual touching. Animals can't touch. I mean, can't consent. Nothing's working. They're animal emotes. Some of them are cute. Some of them are terrible. Lord, fuck a cock. Thank you. Oh, Sky gave me a poem. Stop it. I haven't done a good poem in a while, so let's see what I can come up with on the fly. Roses are red, violets are blue. Step on me, daddy. Pollen, a chew. I love you so much. Why are you clever like this? What happened? Thank you, fuck, for the biddies. And all the whatever. You guys are wildly weird. It's too early. I don't even know what to say. I'm awkward. Thank you for the support. Seriously. June 23rd, I've been a full-time streamer for 3 years. Just living off it. No hospital work. Pretty crazy. You know what? You being here and hanging out with me all day is honestly the coolest thing ever. So fucking Phil, did I get a bad stream preview? I don't get good thumbnails. It's my face. I do that too much. Maybe I have Tourette's. We skip over the low levels and start in level 5 because we're metal as fuck.
Hail Satan and cheers. Let's smoke some drugs about it.
I'm your guys' nurse instead. It's way more fun, and none of you can actually shit on me physically. I didn't say I had a bad face, but I'm very expressive. And, you know. What? Die. Why? Thank you for the 100 biddies. The 1,000 biddies to my fucking hype train. Guys, if you don't know what hype trains are, you give me money or gift subs in the form of bits or gifted subs, and you get free emotes from Twitch, and that's it. But thank you, and if you get gifted a sub, make sure to say thank you. It's so easy to say. I can think of several ways to do that. What's made of leather and sounds like a sneeze? A shoe? You're gonna make me actually sneeze. I do have allergies. It's a ripoff, but it's good for CK. It is. Like, I mean, hype trains, like, I try not... People call them scam trains. Whatever. You guys can gift me subs or money anytime you want. It does support me and my household and puts a roof over my head and keeps me streaming every day. But I don't value people over whether or not they can sub to my channel. I don't do sub-only shit. Fuck that. Yeah, exactly. Like, it'd be one thing if hype trains, like, actually scammed all of us. But it's just, like, I think it's a thing to get people excited. I don't know. As long as I can pay my bills, I don't care. I don't need to be wealthy. I don't need things. Joined, saw you talking, but heard nothing. Thought you were just doing something where you were pantomiming. Nope, I had audio muted. How do you... Facts. Bitch, what are you doing? Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs in my channel. You guys are wild. Rapture Belseref. Monsterly? No, it's just Monster with an L and an I. Monster, what up? Fuck you for the weird spelling. Steezy Awesomer and Mardic... Why? I appreciate you guys fucking me up, but thanks. Thank you so much for being here today to accept these wings upon your anus. Go forth and perform ass-mancery. Thank you. The emo chick vibes? Do I come off as an emo chick? I honestly hardly do subs, but I remember you pumping out quality content, so you deserve it. Bless OB, thank you. I hope to God I'm still pumping out fucking quality content, y'all. Shit. Fuck. That would suck. Stop it. I got the tarantula. Okay. You guys are the best. This was the best hype train ever. I got the fucking tarantula finally. Emo didn't even exist when I was in school. It was after me. I was a little goth kid. Like piercing myself at lunch and fucking smoking drugs. That was hard. I think we do keep him forever. Yeah, they used to take hype train emotes, but I think that we made him so we keep him forever now, right? Shapu, thank you. We mostly literally just bullshit about stuff all day and have a good time. This is just like one big tribe of people that want to hang out. Really. Shut down 12s. One of the sparkly goths. I'm like goth on the inside. I had to shut down black clothes a lot when I got Millie because fucking pugs, man. They shed like their life depends upon it. It's wild. It definitely existed, but it didn't really become popular till the 2000s. But emo culture has existed since the 80s. Was it called emo, though? Like, I just never heard the word emo, which stands for emotional. I'd never heard that word before until I was in college. If you've ever seen Letterkenny, I was a skid. The more of my family to watch that, like, Katie, you were a skid, huh, huh. It does? Oh, cool. Wait, we're all supposed to shut down the 12s? Yes. Yes, Alchemy. Yes. But only if they make fetus comments. You can be secretly 12. Just don't talk about your age. No one talk about your age. If you're under 18, we technically have to ban you. Because I run a mature stream. Because I say...
Cocks and cum.
far too often. You know, Zygotic, when I was working at Hopkins, they were doing a poll because they changed everyone to be certain colors scrubs depending on your job. Because as a patient, if you're not familiar with the medical world, everyone's a nurse to you. Everyone's a nurse. This is why every show in the world, anything that comes in your room is a nurse. Male, female, or otherwise. Dog walks in your room, they're like, the nurse is here. Everyone thinks it's a nurse. And so they started color coding all of our scrubs. And respiratory therapy, we're like nurse. Bitch, what are you doing? And Kaya, thank you so much for let alone saying thank you for the gifted subs, but also for gifting one to Leo Mega. Thank you. Emos in high school and we were the same age. Really? It might have been because my school was really small also. We just didn't have the word. Like, there were kids that, like me, but we wore, like, Hot Topic, like, big, baggy black pants with chains on them and shirts that said, fuck you, I don't like you either, and, like, had safety pins in our ears and thrived on looking like trash, basically. We just didn't have that word yet. Emo began in the late 80s and grew out of hardcore punk and post-punk. There you go. We learn things every day. I had no idea. I couldn't afford Jinko. I was pretty poor. Color-coded, yeah. So when they... Oh, that's what I was saying. So they color-coded us, and half the respiratory department wanted to be black scrubs. And, like, as much as I love the color black, like, I wear a lot of black, obviously. It's my mainstay in colors. Being the nurse that comes in specifically to unplug Nana wearing black seemed a bad idea. So we talked about it as a group, and we were like, maybe a different color. So pharmacy wore black scrubs, and we got to wear what's called Caribbean green. It's like a dark... You guys saw my scrubs back in the day. It's like a dark, rich turquoise. Black scrubs on the person that's literally the Grim Reaper. Oh my god. And Kaya just gifted a fucking sub to Nasty Sewer Grandma, one of my favorite new people and new usernames ever. Nasty Sewer Grandma, you know. You know. Good morning, Overjoyed Android. How are you, love? What kind of alt I am? I've never described myself as an alt version ever. I'm a bitch. That's all I got. Other people describe me by what I wear, and that's it. On Reaper Therapists, people already hate us, man. Valkyries in front of the patients. I mean, I told you the story about the ER doc that would caw like a crow when I came down to the ER, right? I sent you thighs on Twitter. Stop it. Oh, I'm so excited for my next break now. Thank you, by the way, Roof Korean, for that follow. I want good news. I love good news. Oh yeah, I had an ER doc that he called us the Valkyries, and when I would come into the ER, like he'd call me, obviously, like we have a stabbing, come in the room, blah blah blah, and I'd come down, he would caw because he said the crows are circling when you come into the ER, Katie. But we're there if you're dying. I'm sorry. If you have an RT in your room and you're not getting breathing treatment, you're probably not doing very well. Ooh, not a very fun job. The hospital where Small was birthed, they had the lactation consultants wear black scrubs. They're gonna get fucking milk jizz stains all over their shirt. Seems odd. Mosley, that makes you you. And you are beautiful. He didn't know his mythology. It's ravens. Well, no, he did not. No, they're doctors, honey. They can save your life, but beyond that, they can't really get to their car. Oh my god, was the news not good enough? Fuck. I can't even click it then. Alex said so. CK, what headphones? These? Oh man, Percy, they're expensive. I always have to start with that. I'm not like assuming people aren't able to afford them, but for me, they were like an insanely big purchase. They're called Focal Celeste, is what I'm wearing. And they're around $899. That being said, I have not had a migraine since I got them, so worth it for me and my kidneys who were suffering from a lot of fucking Excedrin. But holy fucking tits, they are so expensive. If you go to audio46.com right now, actually, there's a ton of Focal, however you say it, on sale right now. Big sales. They have really good open box sales and sales on just discontinued models and shit. I know the Focal Clears, which is essentially the exact same model, but it's open back. Those are cheaper than these right now, and they're nicer. Like, there's some really nice headphones. Audio 46, not a sponsor, not an ad, but I'm always checking it out. I like Sennheiser, but they're too long. The, like, ear cup is so long, it pushes on my jaw, and I get a jaw ache. It's really weird. Like, after a couple hours, I just started feeling, like, right here. Just on that corner piece. Just a little pain. It was weird. Sensory issues with complicated audio. I can't wear earbuds all the time. My ears sweat. I have been doing my best to cut back on Excedrin intake. It's the only one that combats the hangovers, though. I've been doing decent at cutting back. You know, you can, like, make your own Excedrin without the stuff that kills your kidneys. Like, by just drinking a cup of coffee. Like, all Excedrin has that's really different is caffeine in it. That gives you a little pep in your step. Yeah, they're insane. These headphones are probably arguably one of the most expensive things I've ever owned in my entire life. But I was getting constant migraines. Because for some fuck reason, I have this weird soft spot on the top of my head. I couldn't sign into something, used to forget my password, went to set the password to the one I was attempting. You cannot use the previous password. That literally happened to me last night. I'm not even kidding you. Hi, Bolvie, good morning. These are my buy it for life headphones. These headphones I hope to God will last me until I die. But if not, I would definitely buy another pair. They're so comfortable. The sound sounds amazing. They're definitely an audiophile set of headphones. Like, these are headphones for people who listen to music on a serious level. I'm an OCD psycho about music. But they're so comfortable. The ear cups aren't too big, and they don't squish my head, which is just, like, amazing. No shit, Anubis. I didn't know that. Good to know. I can't drink coffee when hungover, though, or on an empty stomach. I'll get really sick really fast. Easily upset stomach. Well, I mean, alcohol is a poison, so your stomach's pretty fucked up from the alcohol. I wouldn't blame coffee. The soft spot on your head is because you've read too many internet comments. It's probably true. I mean, I don't know what it is. And every fucking headphone reviewer in the world always talks about their ears. None of them talk about the top of their head, and I'm like, yeah, but what about me? Help. You know what's fucking crazy? Hearing people suffering from the scurvy and how easy it is to fucking cure. Isn't that weird? I mean, people still get Korsakoff syndrome, which is when you are so malnutritioned and all you do is drink beer that you start to get like your short-term and long-term memories start to get fucked up and you start forgetting who you are. I blame it on the girl. I have a huge head. I don't think I have a very big head, but I thought I did. Yes, most reviewers are men, so they have big ears and much bigger jaws. So I'm sure this little cup didn't sit on the corner of their jaw, but it sat right on mine. I have a really narrow jaw, too. Like I have no jaw. Where is my jaw? I'm a chin and cheeks. Let's be real. Jay, you know what? I'm not here to shame you, dude. I'm just giving you a hard time. Caffeine in general is a diuretic, so trying to pull more water out of you when you're dehydrated, not a good time. No, not at all. What I do if I drink, I don't drink, I hate alcohol, but if I drink, before I go to bed, I make sure to chug an entire, like, Nalgene of water, and I take an ibuprofen and a spoonful of peanut butter. I swear to God. The peanut butter does it. Forged for a man? What? I know, right, Anubis? Like, where did my jaw go? Maybe when the horse stepped on me, the doctor just removed it and was like, you don't need that anymore. Or maybe it just didn't grow after that. I don't know. Sounds like you're a nurse. I know, right? I have a surgical kit, like, right next to me. I could sew myself up if I needed to. It's disgusting. Not just one spot. Well. Peanut butter. Well, here's the thing. I've noticed that if y'all don't live in America, you hate peanut butter. That's because they don't add the sugar. In America, choosy moms choose Jif, and Jif tastes like sex. There's a Logitech set that doesn't rest on the side of your head, just the sides. Really, Charlie? Ooh. Which set? Are they the ones... See, the problem with Logitech is I did have a Logitech set, or I tried someone else's, and the ear cups were just these huge squares, and it sat on my jaw. When the horse stepped on you, horse! No, for real. Real story. I was 12, and a fucking Arabian horse tap danced on my skull and shattered me all up. As you keep medical stuff and also keep dangerous spiders, do you keep anti-venom on hand? No, not at all. I don't have anything that would require anti-venom, actually. I have nothing that is that level of deadly. Like, even my scorpions, I could get to a hospital fast enough that I'd be fine. I'd just be in excruciating pain. Oh, really, Jay? I really just don't like... Oh, okay, you don't like nuts. I get that. Every once in a while, there's someone who doesn't like nuts. I'm a huge nut fan, balls aside. I will just eat handfuls of nuts. I'm dangerous after a fucking... like, you know, in the holidays, people put out that bowl of nuts you can crack. I'll sit there and crack the whole fucking bowl. It's a problem. Crunchy or creamy? I like crunchy peanut butter. A lot of people don't. I get it. They would destroy some tissue, but I'm not going to die. And getting West African bark scorpion anti-venom, you actually can't get it. It's very interesting. I am a walnut. Alchemy, did you notice the new emote? Del Thorson, thank you. It's been a fucking year. How even? And at the same time, I feel like I've known you for much longer. Life is so weird and time confuses me.
Hail Satan. I love you.
Nuts.com, so Knives ended up getting a picture of a hideous, like, you know, as usual, my thumbnails for my channel are me being like, making disgusting faces. And Knives sent it to me, and I sent it to Mickey, and Mickey made it into ClassyKatie Nut. It's great. No, don't I know. I like texture. I love crunchy food. So here's the thing. I do crunchy peanut butter because I have a weird aversion to just smooth. Like if my mouth is just full of something that's just smooth and squishy, like pudding or smooth peanut butter, it's like gross to me. I blame you. Are totally, there's literally a walnut in its head. That is you. Nuts are creamy. They are, but they are the super highway for bacteria to crawl into an infected hair and you'll lose all your genitals. Texture. Yep. It's all, for me, I love crunchy. When things are just 100% smooth, I feel like it's gone off or something. I don't know. Like bread pudding. I can't do it. It smells great. It looks great. I know it's got cinnamon, but it's like, it's mushy. Monkey, you're the best for this channel. You are amazing and I love you. Because of the grainy texture, yep, there's a lot of foods, just the texture, I cannot do it. I wonder if it's because you had to eat so much soft, smooth food when your jaw was broken. It's highly possible. I mean, did I tell you, Aenia, when the horse accident happened, the day after the emergency room and they sewed me up, we had to go see a plastic surgeon and talk about like scars and shit like that, which is why I don't look like a fucking heathen. He fixed my jaw. My birthday was the next day. This all happened 3 days before my birthday, and he looked me dead in the eye and said, if you chew anything in the next 2 months, all of your teeth will turn black and fall out of your mouth. And I know he was just trying to like fuck with me so I wouldn't eat, but I got so scared. And then on my birthday, my mom cut up my pizza into like the size of toothpick slivers and slid it into my mouth and let me swallow pieces of pizza. I laughed at my picture and I said, I wouldn't be surprised if you make an emote. Note to self. Weird. I love a weird texture if it's crunchy, but soft is like anything that, I'm trying to think of something. Like there's some cough drops that you get, and when you get to the middle, there's like a gooey center. It is fucking foul. I'll spit it out. I don't want a cummy center. Get out of my house. No. Yep, those Logitech ones, that square ear cuff hits my jaw. I think it's just because I have such a fucking narrow jaw. I think it was someone I was dating or a friend of mine had those. And my jawbone is like right at the base of these headphones, so anything that goes beyond them, it just kills me. It's kind of sad. No, I love ice cream. Ice cream is different. I can only eat ice cream though when it's like cold. Like once ice cream starts to melt and it's soft, I don't do it. I don't drink the ice cream. Shit. Oh, absolutely not. I'm gonna puke just thinking about it. That's so gross. Nope. Liquid cold brew inside. Is it liquid or is it goo? Yeah, ice cream needs to be like frozen. Like I like ice cream at the point where I can bite it, which is sick and probably made some of your teeth hurt really bad. But that's what I do. Battle time, bitches. Be tough. The texture of bananas. I'm okay with bananas. They're on the edge. There are some fruits though, like, let me think of one. Persimmons. Can't do it. A mealy apple or like a mealy pear. I'll throw it out. I'll spit it out. That shit is just... I don't know what it is. There's something about like that smooth... It makes me feel like I'm like swallowing a fucking gallon of cum. Fatty, did I see your message? I don't know. I read a lot. Have I told you guys this? I try to bring it up every once in a while. I read like 32,000 lines of text out loud every day. So if I miss like 1 out of 32,000, I really apologize. I try. And if it's not directed at me and it's more than 3 lines long, I'm gonna skip it. I'm lazy. I don't want to read it. It's too much. Avocado. Yep. I can only eat guacamole if it's like cut up like chunky guacamole, you know? Like where they like chop up the, like when I make guacamole, I take the seed out and then while the avocado is still in the skin, I cut it, I like dice it in the skin and then scoop it out so it's little cubes and then add salsa and stuff. But if it's just smooth goo, nope. Rambutan? Ooh. That sounds really familiar. I think I have. Is that the spiky one or is that lychee? I've eaten a lychee and I've eaten this little purple. Is rambutan the purple one? You like break it open and it has little white flesh on the inside. I've been to Thailand, so I ate a lot of really cool fruits. With tomatoes and red onion bits. Exactly. That is good guacamole. But the smooth, like, cum paste, Ooh, just wanted to say thank you. Need some cheering up after the news I got today. Isn't good, but I'm laughing because of you in chat. You know what? I'm right on the same page as you, honey. I got terrible news yesterday. Cried for, like, 24 hours. And I needed you guys today, so the laughs are good. It's past 6 p.m. Cracks a bottle. Ooh, what kind, Anubis? It's spiky hair looking skin. The flesh looks like a big green grape with a seed that looks and tastes like an almond. I don't think I've had a green one. I've had a red one with the spikies, and then I've had this purple fruit. It was like, fuck, what are they called? It was little, it looked like a purple tomato, but it was hard fleshed, and you'd peel like this leathery skin off, and inside there was like white segments, and each segment had a seed in it you had to spit out, but it was so good. Little sister. Oh my God, Sarah. Hold on. You have to see my shirt. Sassy Sarah's my little sister. I called you last night to check in. I was probably cry sleeping. I took a lot of naps yesterday. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm suffering, man. There's a hole in my heart forever. Ooh, a Portuguese. Ooh, Portuguese wine's delicious. Oh, it's like a long-haired lychee. Oh, okay. I don't know if I had that one. Oh, I know, Vile. That's why I said Link in the post. Like, I never, but there were so many beautiful pictures of Link and Millie together that I was just bawling my eyes out over because they were besties. I'm going to cry if we talk about it too much, but I'm doing okay, Sarah. Thank you for checking in. Heinz made purple. Oh, I could not. The purple and green ketchup. Could anybody even eat that? I guess I'm kind of visual with my food too. This is an interesting story. So back when I was living with Brian, one morning he made scrambled eggs, and as a joke, he added black food dye to it, and I could physically not eat it. I was like trying, and I would almost vomit when I tried to put it in my mouth because of the way it looked. Smelled and tasted fine. Aw, Medieval, it's okay. I tweeted about it and put some pictures out there, and I literally sat on my phone just like choke, nasty booger crying, and I put together an album of every single picture of Link I had on my phone and sent it to Brian, so he has it. It was just... I am sad. Losing a pet is the worst ever. It's the worst part about owning one. Is you'd like have to accept that they're old. They're gonna grow older than you, faster than you know? A black sapote. Oh my God, what a fucking adventure. What the fuck is that? How have I not tried it? Was it horrible? Ew. It was thinner. Was it really? See, I just wouldn't even been able to eat it just the way it looked. Visual enough that I don't like ketchup at all. Looks like fake blood on a plate. Dude, I have a home video somewhere of my little sister sensually licking ketchup off a plate when she's like 7 or 8. We were a ketchup family. Birds, they live forever, but they might live longer than you, and then you have to leave behind the bird. It's kind of like having kids. Like, you raise them to be unequivocally in love with you, and then you're like, I'm gonna die. Bye, bitch. Good luck with the rest of your existence. Just like chocolate pudding. I've seen that on Bizarre Foods, and I've always wanted to try it. There's a fucking fruit fly. It's sweet. Why is it sweet? Ketchup. Oh, a bird nest. Cute. No regrets. I regret nothing. I'm a ketchup fan. I mean, it's not the best thing in the world, but I like sauces. Like, any kind of sauce. Like, oh my God. I think I've said this before, but my favorite is the fucking campfire magic that you get at Red Robin. I don't even like Red Robin. Like, they're meh. That campfire sauce is so fucking good. Holy shit. Jay Hayden, good afternoon, love. That's how I feel about George the Turtle. He'll outlive me. I think George the Turtle might outlive all of us. Part of me thinks that Uncle Bruzz's soul is inside of George, and he's effervescent. Oh, no shit. You made your own ketchup? How does it get the texture it gets? I hate mayonnaise. I'm no offense to my boy Mayo. I fucking hate mayonnaise. It's disgusting. Any form of it. I'll eat a dry sandwich before mayo. Ugh. The buzz sauce on burgers? Is that? Oh, it's buffalo sauce. I'm okay with Red Robin. I think that was like my mom's favorite restaurant ever when I was a kid. Probably still is. So when we were a kid, anytime we went out to dinner, we went to Red Robin. So I'm just like, it's a burger. Like, I can make a burger at home. Mostly mayo and chili powder. It's wonderful. Hi, Keel. How are you, love? I love you, Mayo McNasty. You're the only mayo in the world I would smear on something and eat it to death. I quit my corporate bullshit job after 10 years out of the blue. Oh, Meatblah, holy shit.
Hail Satan? Or how are you doing?
Oh, God, life changes. How you doing? Mayo's disgusting and can die. I agree. I do not, like, my mom will smother it on my dad's sandwiches because it's adds moisture or whatever. I'm like, I'd rather have a loogie on a sandwich. Shit, it's nasty. Steak fries. The steak fries are dope. I just don't want to go sit at a restaurant and pay someone a lot of money to make me something I can make at home. And I can make a fucking cheeseburger. Hi, BDO. How are you? I also dislike mayo, but it is master on a grilled cheese instead of butter. Okay, I do that. Yes. So if you like have a grilled cheese and you know how normally you'd put butter on the outside to fry it, use mayo. I'm not kidding you. It caramelizes and crisps up. It's just amazing. Hi, Jack. How are you, love? Good morning. Red Robin has new pretzel bites and beer cheese. Oh my God. Okay, I'm a sucker for a pretzel. In Maryland, we have something, I think it's pretty exclusively in Maryland, maybe in Virginia, crab pretzel. Anybody had a crab pretzel before? I might fly to Baltimore one day just to eat one. Scandinavian mayo on mackerel? Like canned mackerel or like fresh? I love a pretzel, man. They'll make you shit like crazy, though. They have a lot of yeast in them. Ooh, Jack, I'm doing okay today. How are you? Oh, fried green tomatoes are amazing. With remoulade. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. That shit is delicious. Crab, right? Sarah, it's funny. Everyone that ever visited me in Maryland, I always take them to get a crab pretzel because they will remember it. And they will crab it. They will crab it. They will crave it. Crab pretzel's amazing. Mackerel in tomato sauce. Oh, yum. I knew you were from MD when you said Baltimore. You know, it's interesting. Like, most cities are that way. Like, if you're not from Washington, you say, I'd really love to visit Seattle. But if you're from Washington, you say Seattle. Like, I don't even think my tongue touches the roof of my mouth. Like, it doesn't even make a consonant. It's kind of interesting. Crab it up, dude. Fucking crab. What is remoulade? Remoulade is, it's like a dipping sauce that you would use. What is the seasoning in it? It's like Creole seasoning, but I think that's like paprika, cayenne. It's probably got some pickle juice in it. Probably some Tabasco. And it's just like, it's not a spicy sauce. It's like I believe it's mayo based, isn't it? But you use it to, like, dunk, you know, your catfish in and shit. It's so fucking good. I know, I'm trying so hard. It is complicated. Oh, is this is the remoulade. Okay, remoulade is a European cold sauce based on mayonnaise. There you go. Although similar to tartar sauce, it's often more yellowish, sometimes flavored with curry, and sometimes contains chopped pickles, pickle juice, I thought. It can also contain horseradish, paprika, anchovies, capers, and hots. Host of other items. I thought that said hots. Sorry, PA-ness. It's my PA-ness. It flops out in public sometimes. I'm doing very well as a generic answer. On a more real answer, I'm crunching hard and not realize it. Oof. 80 hours in 5 days. Jack, breathe. There will always be more work to do no matter how hard you work. Yeah, it's like Creole. Yeah. We always had it with like, we would catch walleye in the lake and then pan fry it, and then dip it in remoulade. It's just fucking good. It's just like a more, like Creole version of tartar sauce. Oh my God, Jace, I have a shelf of hot sauces. And I hate when people go, don't you have enough hot sauce? It's like when people say, don't you have enough tea? Bitch, I don't have that flavor. Get out of my life. I don't need this kind of negativity. Oh my god, Puyallup and Issaquah, or Squim. Squim's my favorite. Sequium. Yeah. People, I mean, unless you grew up some point of your life on the West Coast, pronouncing Native American names just ain't gonna happen for you. Because they are not phonetic. I don't know who the fuck decided to spell them. Fuck those people, right? Dude, I have so many hot sauces. Oh my god, Alex. Holy shit, we do need to take a break. Jesus Christ. The die. That I don't realize it. It's one of those, it feels like a 40-hour at max, kind of, oh my god. Jack, you know, I literally had to put myself on a timer. Like, that's why my mods at the end of my stream start chanting time check at me. Because when I first moved here and started going full time, I was so happy and I love talking to you guys. I was pulling 14-hour streams on accident. And you'll burn out so fast. And then, like, everything you make is crap. Ooh, Aardvark's really good. Mine is not heated. Mine's not sorted at all. I like to go through it and be like, what do I want today? I spent a long time in Hawaii. I'm a fucking spoiled when it comes to seafood. That's how I felt. I mean, I went to college north of Seattle on the Puget Sound up in Bellingham. Amazing seafood. And then I moved to Baltimore. Amazing seafood. And now I'm in fucking Colorado, where I probably won't be eating seafood. It's the exact opposite. Well, fuck. I mean, if you're riding the train of happy and you don't feel like you're burning out, fuck it. But I care about you and would like you to stay healthy. Don't hurt yourself. The honey badger sauce on Heatness, really, I like their normal sauce. The heat, like it's not the last dab, not their hot one, but they have a normal hot sauce that's really good. I've asked Thai places in the notes, make it as hot as humanly possible. They never do it for me. They'll give me a cup of the hot oil, like the chili oil. Why is the way people from Maryland say Baltimore is so close to Voldemort? Is the real question, because we're all Slytherins. Only a Slytherin could really live there. It's facts. Oh my god, Big Daddy. Fresh Colorado seafood. Well, here's the thing. If you ever have seafood anywhere, even sushi, it has been frozen. It legally has to, because most of the fish nowadays that we eat as sushi is riddled with parasites, and the only way to kill them is to flash freeze them. So nothing is fresh unless you caught it yourself and slice it up and eat it off the boat. But I still ain't getting seafood when I'm this close to any form of water. The last type of Apollo is really easy to get. Super hot, but the burn goes away in about 5 minutes. I don't think I've had the Apollo. Ordering the last dab literally took so long to get in the mail. Like, I didn't want to order anymore. I was like, this took like a year. Yeah, people, everything has icky. No, but remember, we can't get food poisoning from plants. Said the dumb vegan. Okay, we have to take a break. Stretch your dick, stand up, blood clots are a no-no, get some weed or coffee or whatever you need to do to stay right, and I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll know you, bye. Did I scare you? Are you awake? Guten Morgen. Succulents. I love that word, succulent. It's a good word. It's better than voluptuous. Ooh, I have a Christmas cactus, but it blooms in November and like March. I don't get it. Thighs! Oh my fuck! I didn't look at my phone. Well, I did very briefly. The dogs are chasing birds now, so I had to chase the dogs down. Thighs. Where? Did you tag me? Do I have a tag? Huh? I need a minute. I'll retweet it for those that want to see what I'm looking at. Yep. Yeah. Uh-huh. Go check out my Twitter. Ooh, I have some carnivorous plants behind me. I actually use them as like natural fruit fly control because the food that I feed my geckos is literally like fruit paste, and you can imagine fruit flies love that shit. Nursed it back to health. It touched the ceiling eventually and obscured the French windows. Aww, a cactus? That's so cool. Aw, tomatillos, that's so neat. Dude, do it. When I lived in Washington? Yeah, Snohomish. When I was really young, my mom had wild hens and chicks everywhere. Like, if you guys know what those are, those little succulents that just breed amongst themselves, and they were growing everywhere. It was cool. Right, Nick? Yeah. Thighs. She's a doc in Wuhan. Oh my god, her thighs are literally... I love her. My dogs are breathing really heavy. It's hot out. I feel bad. I feel really bad. I can see it. It says unavailable. Chat's suspiciously quiet. Everyone's going to my Twitter right now to look at the amazing thighs that just made me drop my jaw. They're beautiful. Yeah, they're beautiful. Those are some... my thighs don't look like that. After a leather worker was called Vito. Stop it. I have Mickey and Mallory. Those are two of my succulents. And then I have... oh my god, I can't even remember now. We named them funny names. They're stupid. But they're great. I have a pitcher plant, and it eats the fruit flies. Like, I don't have a fruit fly problem anymore. It's great. Chicken thighs, because I'm hungry but broke. Dude, chicken thighs are truly the best part of the chicken. And I don't even like chicken. Dude, I have such a fetish for arms and shoulders. Ooh, is the floods causing problems? My internet went out overnight. I had no idea why. It's peak feminine. I mean, she is like... that is... the... Damn. That, yep. I have to stop looking. I'm just going to close my phone. Closing. So, I thought we could play some Hades today. But where we stopped a couple days ago, I'm literally about to fight Hades, I think. I love Hades. It's fucking great. I used to hate my big shoulders, but now, but I know I'll meet all the girls that'll like them. Dude, be proud of your shoulders. Be proud of your body. It's the only one you get. No sense of being miserable over something you don't have control over. I used to hate my body too. I still don't think it's like a great one, but it hiked to Thailand and it got to play with elephants, and that's pretty cool. Is that what they call it? Gay panic?
Hi, gay.
Maybe.
Yeah, we wouldn't. Your part wouldn't. Hey.
Tomatoes, that is so cool. Oh, they're endangered in the wild. Sad. Body dysmorphia. Dysphoria. I have a like, does everyone have it? It's hard to think anyone doesn't. So happy to open Twitter and see that no one's got a news article. Dude, it's pretty wild. I mean, there's a lot of news going on, but at least it's... yeah. You know the ocean's on fire. That's news. That's happening. Anubis, it's a forearm. I mean, I have a fetish for forearms. I don't know what it is. If you have forearms and they're veiny, that's like extra. Like I get hot and bothered by them. Like actually like a nice forearm. That's, so you roll your sleeves up and I'm like, it's like a girl with a short dress. Did they get the fire out finally? Thank you. Thank God. Yeah, it was a ruptured gas line. It was pretty fucking terrifying. Water can't be on fire, silly. You know, I watch Philip DeFranco. He wraps up world news pretty well for me. And then if there's things I want to read further on, I do. Dude, I've been getting so many weight loss ads lately on Instagram, and it's really sad. Really? Weight loss? I haven't got a weight loss ad forever. Ew. I hate them. Do not buy into weight loss things, please. There's no such thing as a magical diet. Calories in, calories out, and your liver is your detox tea. Take care of your liver, and you don't need shit yourself tea, please. Please. Dude, she's beautiful. Holy crap. Oh, Bat Penguin, you took a nap? Yes. Is it because you're a nurse and it's easier to find the vein if you can't see them? If you can see them, actually, you'd be surprised. Visible veins and shit are harder to get because they're wiggly, they're slimy, and they wiggle around. Like, I'm sure you guys know, like, If I can get my old lady veins to pop out, you can like wiggle them and move them around. If I can't see them, it's like I don't depend on vision. As a respiratory therapist, I really don't anyways, because honestly, I don't touch veins very often. I mostly take it straight out of your fucking artery. So I go by feel. It's literally, I can walk into a dark room and feel your wrist, feel the pulse, go in and get it. I don't need light at all. Calorie cutting causes me to gain weight because I have hypothyroid. You know, I had the most problem with my weight when I was trying to pay attention to it, and I just completely ignore everything. I eat when I want to eat, and I run, and I'm fine now. Otherwise, I just get psychotic. Ooh, gotta step in on that one. Under massive amounts of pressure, like the bottom of the Great Trench, water can't boil. When it gets super hot, it does the only thing it can: splits into hydrogen and oxygen, reforms. Water can catch fire underwater. Oh, I know. I think we were being sarcastic. I was being sarcastic. I'm sorry. My voice is so dry. There's really no difference anymore. I don't know. I'm evolving in a bad way. It's a problem. Hello, Cocky. How are you, my love? Good morning. Woo! Record. Dude, blessed to be exact same. Like, I'm more happy with my body now than I've ever been in my life. And I shit you not, I have probably been on every single fad diet in existence since the age of like 14, roughly. 12 or 14. Don't get into the whole weight loss stuff. Watch what you eat. Yeah, it's literally calories in, calories out. Like, please don't. I'm not like hating on keto or paleo or anything. There are good aspects to those, but it's not magic. There's no such thing as magic diets. No such thing. Healthiest way to eat is don't go down an aisle. Do the perimeter of a grocery store and you're done. Eat less, move more. That's like literally it. Like, people hate, I got pretty heavy when I was in college. And when people asked me how I lost the weight, they hated my answer. I ran and ate less. I shared a meme that says, a good woman will stay by your side no matter how much you lie, cheat, or steal. That woman is your mother, not us. Ma'am? Damn. Weight Watchers, I think, is like the most helpful one because Weight Watchers doesn't teach you magic food. It actually teaches you portion control. But the coffee's down an aisle. You can get it on an end cap. Coffee's different, Sarish. Hi, David. How are you? Ooh, I just got self-conscious working out in public, so I have to make workouts more in my tiny condo when I live with 2 roommates. It's more exhausting to deal with my fitness anxiety than working out. I totally get that, Bat Penguin. Honestly, what I used to do and what I do in the wintertime when I can't go out and run is I do DDP yoga. It sounds like stupid. I'm not kidding you. It's the best workout I've ever done in my life. And it's designed for people who are either like really obese where their joints have pressure on them or have injuries. It's amazing. It's literally done by Diamond Dallas Page, the ex-wrestler. He saved people's life. It's amazing. I still do it. It's great. That's all I got to say. No, not a sponsored, but you can do it in your own house. Like, it's all designed to do on a fucking mat behind me. I was so skin and bones growing up. I used to cover up with a sweatshirt in summer because I didn't want people to see. See, I did the same, but it was because I thought I was chubby. Oh, Kelty, good morning, afternoon, whatever it is. How are you, love? A link to DDP? I procured it by other means that don't involve money. So, do what you will. Huh. You can buy it. It's like a whole system. Lilith, why are you like this? Every day. Very annoying subordinate at the moment, and I've been exhausted from it lately. Oof. I never want to be in management, David. I would never do it. I've done it, actually. I did it briefly when I was younger at Lowe's. Never again. That was never again. Nope. I hate it. Yeah, it does. I agree. I didn't like it. That's really loud. I just cut my carbs and feel better. I don't know if I lost weight because don't have scales or mirrors. I don't weigh myself at all. I go by how my clothes fit, honestly. I am so anti-weight weighing because it's not real. Is Hades the kind of game I should avoid spoilers on if you play it? Not really. Not really. Like, the story is the Greek tale of, like, Hades and Persephone, and they have a son who's trying to escape hell. Like, I don't think there's many spoilers. I'm pretty early in it, honestly. I haven't even scraped the surface of some of the shit in it. I've been doing okay, David. I've been doing okay. I lost so much weight during lockdown, then put a large amount back on in muscle from dojo training. Yeah, I gained muscle really fast too. I lost a lot of weight and then I went on estrogen and just gained some of it back, but I like the way it looks on me now. See, Mosley, you're getting it in the fun places. DDP and Rob Zombie wrote a yoga book. Uh-huh. He saved Jake the Snake. He has a lot of really cool stories. I always die. I'm always dead. It's cool. I always die on Stream Raiders. At least put one person out. No, you're totally cool. It's mostly like, it's one of those roguelites where, like, what I'm doing right now is trying to find the ultimate combinations of, you know, stuff to be great. I know, Cocky, I miss seeing you, but I live for your Snapchats. Yeah, if you're, like, aware of the in general, you know, Greek myths, you're good. Now, if knowing that Hades and Persephone were a couple in Greek myths, then maybe that's a spoiler. Oh, Jay Hayden just gifted a sub to Boyfruit. David, you know the drill. Consensuality, wings, love. Thank you for gifting a sub to my friend David. Bitch, Hades is the game of forever. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like the best game ever. I just love it. Hades is so good. Such a fucking good game. And we're right at the point of, like, maybe getting to fight Hades. So maybe I'm using a whole new weapon this time that I'm pretty bad with. It's a shield that, like, floats slowly. It's really weird. I'm not great at it, but I don't know if I'll actually beat Hades with it, to be honest. It's been a miracle that I got this far. It's like one of the blood sack perks. Hades is the most wholesome. Dude, they're all amazing games, though. It's pretty much common knowledge that Zeus will fuck anything while being anything. It's true. And the gayest. Word on that. Word on that. The character art, like, you will all be gay for the character art. If you've never seen this game before, be prepared. Maybe put something plastic on your chair. It's amazing. Let's see. I'm trying to... We have that much time. We have that much time. Trying to calculate breaks and whatnot. Cheers. Cheers. Right, Mosley? Like, Hades tricked his true love into eating some fruit. So her mom couldn't steal her away. And the other guys were like, we're gonna rape everyone. Excuse me. It is, oh my gosh, look at this, David. It's a Yoshi egg with a mushroom in the bottom, and the mushroom's the percolator. It's pretty cute. Smoking at yolk, isn't it adorable? You can get a tiny version too on Hemper if you guys are curious. By the way, oh my gosh, I got my, like, affiliate thing. Officially, 100 of you have purchased shit using my code. That's like a lot of money saved. You guys have saved so much money. That's awesome. Good job. Use the code. Keep your money. Pomegranate seeds, yeah. Bless. We're gonna play Hades. I don't know. Excuse me. Nah, Bless would be, I get it. Literally, like, I love that our community is so diverse, and there's a million people here. Well, not a million. A lot of people here who don't smoke, and they still want to hang out. Shout out to the daily smokers who still get shit done. We exist. Ah, Greek romance. Turn into a cow, and the girl turns into a tree to escape. Back in those days, there were gods that could do anything they wanted, so they did. It became the rich billionaires game that they have today, where they exist only to get one over on another billionaire. Yes. 3D's pre-rolls? I don't usually buy pre-rolls. I saw a picture of Nyx in the game. Oh my god, Mosley. All of the character art. It's by, the character artist is Gen Z. If you guys would like to check her out. Phenomenal artist, though. Seriously. You will not be disappointed. To me, smoking is smelly scented candles. I love scented candles. Never smoke myself, but never minded others, as long as they don't get, annoying. I'm the exact same. I don't like annoying stoners. Like, I don't want to hang out with someone that's just going to fall asleep on a couch. How awkward. Like, now I'm just sitting there with a bong, like, okay. I want to smoke and go on, like, a hike or hang out with my friends or play a video game. Which most stoners don't, so I really have very few, like, IRL stoner friends yet. Until we all get to hang out. Hades. Yes, yes. We got it. Boom.